Greetings, I am Quantum Majesty. I'm a volunteer in the heavenly forces of the liberation of Earth, and I bring you messages from the Royal Houses of Lyra. Today, let's talk about how to find inner peace, how to communicate with your higher self. Well, first of all, Light Warrior, you're not gonna find inner peace in this world. If you're trying to fit in, if you're trying to please people, if you're trying to walk on eggshells, if you're trying to shrink and make yourself smaller than you truly are, if you identify with your body and you think, that's it, this is who I am, this is what I look like, it's more important than what I am, if you forget what you truly are, you're not gonna find inner peace. Inner peace comes from radical forgiveness. So until you forgive radically and transmute all the pain and suffering that you have experienced, until you transmute all that memory of everything your body has recorded in Matrix, what you saw, so it's video files, what you heard, it's audio files, those memories stored in the biocomputer of your body, of your avatar, until you transmute these memories, radically forgive, and clear space in your body system to embody the source. Until that happens, you're not going to be able to find peace. So if you come to the native shamans of many different native cultures on Earth, if you say to them, I'm looking for inner peace, they will tell you the same. Who do you need to forgive? Do you remember who you are, who you truly are? Who do you need to say thank you for the fact that they trained you? That they were, maybe it is so that things didn't happen to you, but happened for you. And if it's so, if you change your optics that way and get out of the victim mode when things happen to you, when you are just a body and the world happens to you, but more like, wow, that everything happened for me. And if you acknowledge this radically, with radical forgiveness, you look at really truly what happened, get in touch with the truth of, yeah, I don't deny I was abused, and I experienced trauma, and I experienced this. You don't lie to yourself. You don't repress those feelings by trying to be nice and wear a fake smile. You actually allow space, allow time for yourself to look at it, what you have really experienced in Matrix. And you know what? Reap the fruit, reap the harvest of that experience. Squeeze out every drop of wisdom you can. Acknowledge the strength you have now because you experienced that. When you do this, that is a path when you can arrive at inner peace and authentic gratitude. So inner peace does not come from half an hour meditation that you do every day or a yoga session that you do every day. Because no matter how much you try to kumbaya yourself with different new age techniques, until you really look at what makes you suffer and honestly and authentically get pissed off, get in touch with your authentic feelings boiling there in that pressure cooker under the lid, and allow this anger to erupt to the surface. Allow the volcano to spill out the lava and give you truth, give you the memory. This is what was happening. Whether that memory was real or holographic, that's a whole different story, because this reality is holographic. But let's stick with this, that the lava comes out. Now you have lead. If you want to have gold, you needed that lead. Yes? The ascension and the alchemy of life that allows you to find inner peace is exactly turning lead into gold. So in order, if you want to have gold, you need to find lead in your life. Really, like, acknowledge all the lessons, all the wisdom of life and how painfully you have acquired it, and then meet your adversary in a new light. What if they were working for you? Yes, you see, a demon can either kill you or serve you. It is all in your assumptions. If you confront it as equal, if you are lying to yourself that you are equally powerful like demons, then you're going to be struggling, yang. There will be tug going on. You need to remember you are by far superior. All forces of the universe serve you. And from that vantage point, knowing that you are the light of Christ embodied, from there you can look at all these demons that have been haunting you and first of all put them in place. Enough. This ends on me. I am the last one in my bloodline to experience this. I'm not going to pass it on forward. I'm not going to allow it to repeat. I have suffered enough and I'm the last one. So then my children and their children are not going to repeat that. That's number one. Second, it's juice out, squeeze out all the wisdom out of this and say, thank you for the training. Who would I be now if I did not experience that? Maybe I would not have awakened. So truth, justice gives you inner peace and unity, because you pick up certain pieces of you that were stuck watching trauma and looping like a broken record. Parts of your consciousness were just watching that event without seeing the end. Well, today you can return as an adult and you can see the little you watching that experience, and you can stand next to you and say, guess what? It's gonna be okay. You're gonna grow up. You're gonna be beautiful, strong, awakened, activated. You're gonna remember who you truly are. And you can bring that wisdom, that sense of protection to the little you. Because ultimately consciousness is not limited by time or space. And now you embody it. In the New Age movement, you were told that you're just supposed to hold peace no matter what, even though the pressure cooker of emotions was boiling. Yes? We invite you to actually be very real. Don't be nice, be real. Get in touch with what you feel, get in touch with what you see, and transmute it. See how it was working for you. Decide it's been working for you. Decide it makes you stronger. Decide it makes you wiser. Decide now I am going to live my life bigger than ever, in ways that are more bold, more aware, more courageous. You can even choose a project, an artistic project, a humanitarian project, in order to transmute that energy. You can write a beautiful song. The Black culture, African culture, is masterful at turning trauma into song, into rhythm, into embodiment, into dance. So much to learn. The same way for the collective, the same way for humanity. In order for humanity to have a sense of peace, what needs to happen first is truth. Human beings deserve to know truth about their origins, about what's been going on Earth, about their potential, truth about their wealth, about their spirituality, and about their health, healing, and so on. That truth is now erupting. And it begs for what? It begs for justice. It begs for justice. That's the second step. Truth, justice, and then unity, peace. And on the way, it's freedom, right? There is no peace unless we stand on truth. There is no peace possible unless we have justice, unless we allow truth to come out and be the foundation of our civilization, just like the foundation of our individual life. Now is that moment when humanity is shaking, breaking the chains. You're doing this individually in your life by overstanding the demons that haunted you. Are they real? Well, you decide. Do you want to still make them real? Do you still want to make them more powerful than you? Or would you rather remember who you truly are and embody your higher self? For how much longer do you want to communicate with your higher self? And when are you going to actually choose to shift your identity and embody your higher self? What if ultimately your higher self is your real self? Animating this avatar, animating the body. This question is very simple. How much longer do you want to suffer? How much longer do you want to lie to yourself? Because inner peace is not possible as long as you're lying to yourself, as long as you're cursing the divine within you through blasphemy, through saying, I'm not good enough, I am ugly, I am stupid, I am this and that, all that language. How much longer do you want to lie to yourself that you have to, that you cannot, you must, you need to, you have no choice? Do you see this? All those programs, all those linguistics, that language, that frequency of slave talk is not serving you, and it's time to give it up. And ultimately, the path of inner peace is the path of inner silence. Because when you realize your words are powerful, you simply shut up until you create. You tame that power, because the less you speak, the more weight that word in a certain way has. The more you know that your word ripples in the quantum field, the more careful and mindful you are with sounding the words. So inner peace comes with your embodiment, your true self. Using the body and shining light through the body, remembering that the real you is looking through this body, is hearing through those ears. Inner peace comes when you quit lying to yourself and stand in reality, stand in truth. I hope this clears the bullshit out of your way, and see you in the next video.